Okay, so KRC20 tokens have been taken off now. That shows still the biggest one, a 70 odd million market cap. It's been kind of going down and up a little bit between 50 million and 70 odd million. It's on a slight dip right now, so I might buy a little bit more of that to top up my bag a little bit. This Kaspa's gone up again, 22 million now. This Conan was down to like 2 million the other day, or 1 million. So you like 5 extra money, something, 4 or 5 extra money if you got into that then. This Burt one came out of nowhere. It was $600,000 the other day, market cap. So you would have 10 extra money if you got into that one. This Kaspa one, I've more than doubled my money on this one since I bought that like not even a week, maybe a week ago, not even a week ago. So yeah, I got into this Burt one just because it's funny. Like look, 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 that's a funny. That just looks funny to me. I don't know. It's got potential just because it's funny. That's a funny looking Martian right there. Martian on a moon mission, right? Hopefully he gets to the moon. Makes us all rich. So yeah, these are looking good. These are looking like they could take off. I mean, they are starting to take off, but it looks like it could be the next big thing. Along with Solana, obviously a year or so ago, whenever that was, when Solana started taking off, we had the Solana tokens that had a big craze, right? We had a Bonk and Dog with Hat that went into to like 2 billion market cap. So we had Bonk, right, which went to 2.5 billion market cap. Okay, obviously it was down here at like 10 million, right? So same story as with these Kaspa tokens. You know, Dog with Hat. What did Dog with Hat go to? With went to 3 billion. With went to $4 billion market cap. Okay, it's bigger. I didn't even realise that. Yeah, so there you go, 4 billion. This is when the Solana craze went. This is when all the coins of Solana went crazy, right? And then obviously we've had Base that have done well recently. You know, like 6+ months ago. Obviously they're starting to come back a little bit now as well on the type of Base. So we have Brett on Base, which is obviously the biggest one on Base. So this is probably a better one to compare it to, really, because Base is newer than Solana. Solana's obviously been around for a long time, but Base has not been around for as long, you know. So we've got the biggest token on Base that went to topped out not far off 2 billion market cap. Okay, so yeah, if there's going to be another Brett or another Bonk or something like that, this is the place to find it. Is the KRC20, because especially when Kaspa starts taking off, Kaspa gets on tier 1 exchanges and all of that. Obviously Kaspa is definitely getting cracking because it's been confirmed by various sources online. It's just a matter of when, not if. And Binance is obviously listed on futures like not far off 1 year now. Because if you look at the if you look at Kaspa, so if you look at the 1 year on Kaspa, this is when Binance, this is when Binance, this is the pump from Binance, right here. So in like, you know, whenever, however long it is, it's pretty much a year. Like it's going to be like a year to the date, right? I think it was here when Binance said that they're putting on futures. So maybe, you know, maybe not, but just maybe they're going to list the spot listing exactly 1 year later after the futures. Who knows? You know, if that makes sense. Why not? That could be a thing that they do. I don't know. I'm not an insider in the exchanges or anything, but maybe that's a thing that they do. I don't know. So yeah, just food for thought right there. Yeah, but if there's going to be a next Brett or a next Bonk or a next Whiff, You know, it's going to be it could be Nacho. Nacho could be the next big one. Yeah, especially if Kaspa takes off, right? So this is kind of what I'm looking at on the chart for Kaspa right now. You know, I think we're going to break through here pretty soon now. Maybe not as quick as I put it on the chart, but obviously we hope for that, don't we? So, but you know, this could take a little bit longer, but I think this is going to pan out in some sort of similar way to this that I'm about to show you right now. So we've been trending in this channel here pretty much recently, right? Down here, you see, in this area, when it was in this range down here, where we had this big rising wedge, it kind of started pushing along the top. So we had the 5 cents mark here, and it was just kind of pushing up against it there, and eventually it just broke out. And obviously this was Binance futures listing. So I think we're gonna have a similar situation to this, right? Because we pushed up here. Yeah, we've kind of been pushing against the 20 cents mark. Okay. So eventually I think we're gonna push up against this, at the top of this trend, the top of this channel here, and we're gonna like kind of bust through it, because we've been trying to bust through it. This is just, yeah, this we've just been tapping it. Obviously this was just the first run, but we tapped it. We've just kind of been pushing up this way. But I think sooner or later we're going to push up against it harder, and then you know, with a T1 listing on spot, you know, we're going to get a nice run like this, especially when Bitcoin pushes past all-time highs, right, and we start getting more of an alt season eventually. So again, yeah, this might not happen as soon as I put it on here, but obviously this is what we want to happen, right? So yeah, I think we're going to kind of push out of there, and then we're going to kind of just like, I've got my fib extension here connected from the bottom of this run to the top of the high, top of the swing high, and then back down to the swing low of the correction, right? To the bottom of the correction. So I've got this little pump here, this little pump and dump, I've got it connected onto there, right? So yeah, I think we're going to kind of just hit all of these 1.618, 2.618 areas, and kind of bounce off of them, right? So I think we're going to have a little correction around these areas, 28 cents, 29 cents. And we're going to push up to this one, around about 40 cents. I think we're going to pretty much bust straight through that one, more or less, hopefully. And then, yeah, I think we'll have a correction from this one, from about 40 cents, slightly bigger correction. And then we're going to have a pump all the way up to 50 cents or so, right? And then we're going to have a deeper correction from there, and then kind of go down and sideways. And we're going to form a cup and handle back up to that 50 cents area. And then we're going to push past that, you know, late 2025 or whenever the alt season's really going to happen good, when the alt season kicks in properly, right? And then we're going to bust past 50 cents, and then we're going to go, you know, to $1 and beyond. Okay, when the alt season kicks off. So yeah, that's Kaspa. And then Bitcoin, also got a fib extension on Bitcoin from the low of the bear market here to the recent run we had, right? And then down to the recent low on this correction here that we had back when the Japanese carry trade, with the Japanese carry trade. Yeah, so this fib, the 1.618 level lines exactly with my line here, which this curved line is connected on the log chart. I've connected all the tops for each bull run, from this one. I've connected the tops on a curved line, and then when you know, this is where it takes you, right? So that's where I think the top is going to be, around that line. Like, this is where, like, before this line, I'm not going to be waiting. You know, I'm going to be taking a lot of profits before this line, basically. Depending on how the alt season's going. Obviously, the altcoin season might come a little bit after that, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, this fib extension lines up with that 143,000. See, so that's just another thing to go to confirm it. Yeah, the Fibonacci tells us that this line I've connected on the log chart to the top of each bull run tells us that. Yeah, it seems about right to me. So yeah, I've got this channel set up on here on Bitcoin as well, which we've been trending in between these lines, and we're pretty much trying to break out now. Like, I think we're getting close to breaking out, but once we get a break out of this channel here, obviously the next range is 74,000. So we're kind of pushing up against it. Hopefully on Monday or in the week we can push past it. We're creeping up back towards 69,000 now. Yeah, we're so close. It looks like we can push past it at any time. Just look at this. Look, we're so set up to go up here. Like, just look at it. It just looks so ready to like pump up to it. It looks like it's going to do it at any moment. Any moment. Yeah. If you put the RSI on the monthly or the weekly, oh, where did it go? Get back up there. On the monthly, I mean, yeah. No, not stochastic. Yeah, if you look at the RSI on the monthly, RSI on the RSI on the monthly chart, you know, this is bull run here, bull run here, bull run here, and here we haven't really gone into that like illuminated green zone yet, you know, into that really overbought territory. We haven't quite got there yet. So there's an indication that we still need to go there, right? So that's another thing that coincides with what I've got drawing up here, you know. So yeah, I think somewhere in the range of 100 and 150,000 is going to be the top. You know, I think we surpass 100,000, and then maybe we go to 150,000. It could go to more, you know. You never know, but that's the range I'm looking at. I'm looking at, yeah, up to 150,000, you know. Yeah, so yeah, keep an eye on these coins. Guys, Bitcoin breaks out, has a run, Kaspa gets T1 listings, Kaspa goes high, starts, you know, all of these KRC20s are going to get more exchanges. There's going to be more of them coming out as well. So, you know, I'm looking for the next, you know, the next Brett or the next bonk, you know. I think there's going to be one on here. Maybe it's Nacho, we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up the video. See you in the next one.